Hello and welcome to Lalai Cast episode 2. It's me, Wei from Zawsze in Miri, and as usual, my co-host Schervonne.
Hi, everybody.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Still not dead yet. Still not kicked the bucket. How
Not
about
bad,
you?
yeah.
How
Yeah,
about you,
I'm still
bro?
alive. Good.
Yeah,
good,
everyone's still
good, good,
alive.
good.
So, what are we gonna
So,
talk today?
yeah.
Huh?
Well, I wonder about that too. Like, what did we talk about last time?
Yeah, just I can't
Oh,
remember, bro.
yeah, we talked about how we actually met with each other, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. We talked about
Basically,
schools and stuff like that as well.
yeah, basically our history of how we know each other, although very briefly, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, you believe it's been like I don't know, 12 years? Wait, 13? No, probably. Yeah, around that.
And more than a decade, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think it's 13 because we met when I was 13 and then I'm 26. Yep, it's 13 years.
Yeah.
Dang, that's so
Although
long.
there was like a sudden gap in middle.
Yeah, that's true. 'Cause you like
Yeah, we were like,
graduated. Yeah.
hmm, when I graduated and then like lost contact. Well, I think that's common, I guess, amongst every students back then.
True, true.
Like, yeah, usually, in school you were like, yeah, like 1,000 people, and then right after you graduate,
Everyone's like
barely anyone. Yeah,
yeah, when we were in school, we do sports together. I remember it's like softballs. Yeah, we were in the same club together. That was one of the closest thing I have near my one of my hobby, which is baseball, because we don't have baseball in Malaysia.
yeah. The closest thing is softball. I think that's
Mm-hmm.
what it's called.
Yep.
The softball is like bigger, and
Sounds
I don't
weird.
know. They say the rule is kind of different.
Is it?
Maybe
I
I never
never
played
pay. Yeah.
baseball.
Anyway, softball is basically just like baseball, but the gameplay is kind of like different. Which, in my opinion, is almost the same way you have touch like three bases and get a home run or something like that. Almost the same, but somehow different. I don't know how it is different, but yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good game. I like that. I got hit on my head when I was like in the club as well by the ball.
Wait, what?
Yeah, somebody was throwing. I didn't see me passing through, and then it just hit me
Okay.
on my head, and I was like, I have like 2 minutes concussions. Like, what the heck is going on, bro?
Wait, were you in the club when I was around? I guess I don't remember.
I think you were. I think you were for a year. Your last year, or yeah, your last year.
Is it?
Yeah.
I barely remember. Oh my god.
It's like I just entered the club illegally because like my original club is badminton, but then again I got so tired of like badminton and stuff like that because it's like every kids play this
Yeah.
outside of school, so I don't want to try something different. So I switch out like illegally from badminton to like softball. I didn't tell anybody about that, and I thought, oh yeah, okay, this girl is here for softball club, and I was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, nobody knows about it. Just outing it now.
Yeah.
But how about you? You
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
softball members for your whole school years, right?
Almost similar story like yours actually. Originally, I was in the, well, as the boys is typical football club, but I think there won't be a problem to reveal this. I guess back then, there is like a bias thing. Like if you are the teacher's favorite, you will be selected. You know what I mean.
Yep, definitely.
So there's like this bias thing amongst us, which means like me, I'm like in the morning session student. They are like known for being what is it called? Good on study but not good with sports, something like that.
Uh-huh.
So the
Something like
teachers,
people will
the
say that you're kind of nerd or something like.
yeah, something like that. So they have that bias, so they like don't like don't like us, don't really like us. So in the end, I was like, maybe I should find another club, I guess. Like there's not even a single chance for me to play at all, even though I actually can play. So
Yeah.
that's how I, same case like you. So I just look for a different club and I switch club. But in my case, it's very unique case actually,
What happened?
because that was I was I was probably Form 3 back then when I was searching for new sports club. The most that I got offered was hockey, but that's also the same thing. It's almost similar with football. If you're not a favorite, you have zero chance. Then
Ah.
until I found out that one afternoon I stayed back. So I found this club by accident because what I heard during that time when I try out joining them, they were about to be disbanded actually, because amongst all the sports club in the school, they were like the most underperforming team.
Mm.
They even know how many times they go for tournament, they don't even get top 5 at all. So like the school wanna disband them. I was like, nah, how about I try this? I still remember that how it started. I'm like, let's try this, and then I try to invite some of them that also have similar case like me, where their original club like don't even give them chance. So they all joined me, and most of them are my own classmates. So we were like basically save the club, and we proved to the school, especially the school principal back then, we can bring home something. So yeah, that's the origin story.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah,
You did something different for the club and you kind of like saved them. That was pretty cool.
yeah. It was almost disbanded also because the seniors were like literally,
They don't
I
give
mean,
a shit on the club.
not really. I mean, like they were like they are the only one. They don't have any new members because no one knows what the hell is softball.
Yeah, no one knows what the
Literally.
hell. Kind of sad as well.
So do I.
I
I
like baseball, but the closest thing is softball. That's how I know it. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It's
it was
actually
fun
fun.
time. Yeah, it was actually fun. Where you have to catch the ball, run around. I don't know. It's
Mhm.
pretty fun for me though.
That's the first time I played something I never heard of, and I really enjoyed it. Seriously,
I still have the gloves, but not the
I
ball.
still have one either. I
Yeah,
still keep it.
that's nice.
It's a
I only
trophy
have
for me.
baseball. I don't have softball because it's not one of my not a big fan, but I still have it because it's almost the same. But
Wait,
yeah,
baseball what?
yeah, I have baseball ball, but not softball ball. Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. And when we were teenagers, I think one of my favorite hobbies is besides playing softball. One of it is playing video games. I remember my first PC when I was 12 years old. Play games on that, and I still keep doing it until now. Eventually, I have a very very like good PC, and I still like that's how I created like my channel. To do FPS tests at the beginning, but then again, like do gameplay. Unfortunately, it doesn't. I don't know. People probably don't watch my stuff, but they watch my dogs. That's how my YouTube started. How about you, Wei? How did your YouTube interest started when you make one? You decided to make one YouTube.
It's actually kind of funny. Actually, it was. I started as a. I think like most people do it back then. It's just a hobby, I guess, to show. You make video for your own peers. Like you create something and then you show off to your friends. Because I started when, like I said in the last episode, it was like 2010, 11.
Is it when you were
It
from
was like
tree?
no, that I created the account around 2010, which I was from 3, but my first video was like 2011 if I'm not mistaken. It was like a performance something. I barely remember. I don't know. I have interest in performing with an audience. So I guess that's how it started. I
That's
started
nice.
making videos, and yeah, those videos back then, 144p, 3GP, as they
Three
call it here.
GP. Dang, that was
Yeah, as they
so.
call it here.
3GP was ahead of
With
its time. Back in the days, 3GP was like, whoa, it's 3GP, it's so clear. Now it's like, what the hell is this?
yeah, I started from there, and then of course back then, as a broke kid, don't have any internet and stuff, so it's like a very rare occasion when I do it. Maybe once a year video. I still remember those days. And then up until I guess when I started to have a proper internet connection, not long. I think it was like around 2014, 15.
Mhm.
Not long after graduation. I mean, graduated. That's how I started to create humor channel, which is the current one, Zawsze in Miri. It started with just some also low quality cover songs.
Uh-huh.
that was, yeah, that was those were the days where copyright wasn't a thing, man.
I know. Now you get caught for humming. Like you get copyrighted because you were humming. It's like,
Yeah,
what the hell? I didn't even say anything. That was stupid,
yeah.
kinda. Yeah, it's so funny that back in the days you can do any cover songs you want, and now if you just like then you got your video got copy strike. What?
That's how
Your
YouTube
humming sounds
works.
like the real singer. What the
It's
heck?
time.
It's
It's
so funny.
copyright time.
Yeah, it's so funny how it's
Yeah,
like that. But yeah, it's
yeah.
an
Because
issue that I think YouTube should address.
I don't know. I still remember back then. It's like a lot of people do that, do cover songs. Some people actually made a career out of it. And like follow some of them, they actually have like they successfully have their own studio and some stuff. They were like those lucky ones which actually managed to avoid the copyright before the copyright strike.
What was your
Yeah,
like
some
inspiration for like
yeah.
YouTube?
I don't know. I don't remember. Like I said, I started was doing like doing it for fun, just to show off with amongst my friends, I guess. That's how I
That's your
started.
inspiration?
Like I can do this. I feel like yeah, I can do this. Let's see how people react.
Yeah, creating a meme back there, creating a video is such a huge thing. But
Ooh.
nowadays, kids on TikTok they create good videos though. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. They create good edits. It's
I
basically
guess it's
for
because yeah. I think it's because TikTok is like basically for their audience is targeted towards phone users.
Mhm. Yeah, we both don't
Unlike
use our
YouTube, is
phones.
like yeah, we aren't that with phone generation. I don't know. Is that a word?
Maybe I don't know. Yeah, we're both basically like most spend most of our
Mm-hmm.
times on Discord. Play games and whatnot. Steam. You
Yeah.
cannot find me on
Even
WhatsApp or
yeah,
any other phone app. Like I know for
same.
yeah, I know like for the both of us, we usually communicate like to Discord and whatnot, Steam chat or whatever. Because WhatsApp we usually just use it casually.
Yeah, yeah. And like it's basically like back then using SMS and stuff. We use it for like to contact each other only.
Yeah, yeah, just
If
casually.
if like if like yeah, not really casually. It's like how to say if it's
Necessary?
important.
Yeah, if
Sorry,
it's
yeah,
necessary.
necessary. Yeah, same. I'm like I don't really use fancy phones like I don't know like most of the kids today.
Yeah,
They are very up to date with those tech. I
I'm an
don't know
adult. I can't even afford iPhone 14 Pro Max.
when I see those new especially those smartphone like with those prices you can actually get a very good basically a good PC build I guess.
I know, right? 5K for a phone. That's kind of like ridiculous for me. It's just my opinion. So, in my
5k
opinion,
is it
it's
5k?
yeah, it's like 5,000 for the lowest spec.
Is it more?
Yeah, it's for the
Ah,
lowest spec. I was talking about the lowest spec. It's like 5K.
for me it's outrageous because the thing's like so small and you're gonna use it like in my case like using for you're just gonna use it for WhatsApp, maybe the most I'm gonna use it to read manga,
That's true.
but that's a different story.
Yeah, that's a different story. Where were we? We
Yeah,
were talking about YouTube and stuff, and then we talk about TikTok and stuff. What?
yeah, we talk about those modern techs I guess.
Yeah, and like the reason we created this
Mm-hmm.
podcast. You want to tell everybody about that?
I'm gonna leave that to you. Yeah, because
uh,
originally I think this was your idea.
wait, what was it my idea? I thought it was yours.
Yee. No, I suggested it on the fly. I don't think about it much. I just said it like, how about we create podcast? It looks fun,
That is a
and
suggestion,
then
okay? Yeah, we
and
created this
then we went
podcast.
silent.
Yeah, we went silent because you were like probably busy with your works and stuff like that. So I was like,
Yeah,
oh, maybe not this.
yeah, and then you were the one suggest. So when are we gonna start? I'm like,
I mean, it's pretty fun doing
I
it.
guess yeah. So far, not bad.
But anyway, the reason why I want us to create this podcast is so that like, we can get our opinions out, our feelings out, and just talk as a friends. Probably invite some friends over. It's pretty fun to
Yeah,
see. Yeah, it's to see how this one works. It's a completely like different experience because I never talked like for a long period of time in front of a camera except for live streaming. But this one is like pre-recorded and stuff like that. I just want to see how it goes when you are recording with another person, how the chemistry goes, in terms of
Mhm.
that. Because
Yeah.
when I do gameplay or when I do live streaming, it's always
Okay.
me alone. So
Mhm.
there's nothing to be chemistry about. There's no one to talk about, so it's pretty lonely. So this time maybe create a
Mm,
podcast so you can talk with friends, discuss about things that's pretty funny, that's fun, stuff like that. Yeah, like I started to get interested in people. I do live streaming before in 2018. It
mhm.
was not fun for me because like I don't know how to interact with other people. But then again,
Okay.
in 2019 when I got accepted to go on a mission for my church, I start to
Mhm.
interact with people. I learned how to talk. So things got different when I got back. So I learned like more stuff like, hey, how are you doing today? Yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna teach you about this.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's where I started to learn how to understand what people need, what they want to hear, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess if you have the experience like that, yeah, it's gonna be like you said, it makes it easier like to do this kind of thing like
Yeah,
podcasts
do
where
podcast.
we don't even show our face,
That's
which
true.
means it's even easier, right? Should
It's
be.
way easier.
Even I notice when you do your live stream because you basically talk to yourself, even though yeah there are people talking with you on chat. It doesn't feel the same.
That's true. That's true. Like
I mean,
replying
like, yeah,
to
you interact with
comments
them.
is interacting with comment is really helpful, but then again, it still feel lonely because those comments
Mm-hmm.
came out like really late when you got already got
Mm,
killed by the monster. The chat is not gonna
mm,
help. But that was
but
really a fun topic. Do you have any more to
yeah,
add?
okay. I guess it's good. We end it here for this episode. I guess.
Yeah, I think it's good because we have a lot of more things to talk about, but probably we're gonna save
Mm,
that for another episode. 'Cause, yeah,
mm-hmm.
we want you guys to stay tuned and subscribe if you can.
Yeah, share them to your friends. Let them listen. Who knows? They might know who we are. I guess we're ending it here.
Yep. All right, guys, stay safe and take care. All right. Bye.
Bye.